Hi friends, good evening. This is Mir Shah, CEO and founder of Yatharth Marketing Solutions. So today we are going to discuss about success and how to set up your goals which leads you towards the success. Before starting this point, we will how to set up goals and any other point. We will first check 10 steps which will define clear vision for your life and clear goals which will enable you to get extraordinary success. First point comes when you check your entire life since the beginning to the point where you are right now, you will find one particular thing. In most of the cases, you have underestimated yourself and you have set up goals or achieved success which is below your potential, and you really deserve more than what you have right now. If you see people around you who are successful or having extraordinary success in personal, professional, or any sort of life, you will find one particular thing that they have always put up 10 times more effort than it was actually required. If you are in sales industry and you see a particular salesperson who is having extraordinary success in his professional career, you can check with him and you will find that when it was required to call one particular person, he had called 10 people, which have enabled him to achieve the success in extraordinary way. So because he had already created one environment where he is not chasing success but success is chasing him. So this is one key point which you need to understand, that always try to set up goals as per your potential, potential, and also put efforts aligned to your goals. So it must be 10 times more than what you are really expecting as an outcome. The second point is never try to blame yourself, like success is nothing, you just want to live peaceful life or having enough money is fine. Never try to limit yourself, because this is something we learn from our education system, from our family, society, that one should just keep dreaming which is as per their social background or as per their financial background. You need to understand, if you are putting your all actions and thoughts aligned to each other and putting proper efforts on that particular action plan, then definitely nothing is impossible and you can make extraordinary success. So don't go with that particular flow where you are trying to limit yourself. If you are limiting yourself, then you are not likely to become successful, because limits will always give you negative results. Then it comes to setting up goals. As I shared earlier, like you need to set up goals based on your potential, and most of us are not living up to our own potentials. Till today I am also thinking that I am not still living my life based on my own potential. I could do more and more than what I am doing today. So this is one thing you need to keep in your mind. If you become like satisfied with what you are having, then you are just wasting your life and you are just wasting your time. One thing we need to understand is satisfaction should be there, but at the same time that satisfaction should also give you one more challenge to increase that satisfaction, to go one to next level, to get more value, to get more love, to get more stable relationship. In any sort of any part of life, you need to expect for more, which will help you to live your life at its fullest. So whenever you are setting up your goals, try to set up as higher as you can. Never compare yourself with others, because others are not going to help you to become successful. This is your own responsibility for your own life, how you want to take it and how you want to become successful. So if someone is telling that this goal is not realistic, it's fine. You need to make sure that you are putting 10 times more efforts, 10 times more thoughts to achieve that particular goal. If in general terms, if someone will tell you like, I might have my goal to earn 6 lakh US dollar in next 2 or 3 months, and if someone else is keeping 6,000 US dollars, what is better? If at all I might miss my goal, I might not be able to achieve like 6 lakh dollars, but at least I might be reaching 60,000. At the same time, if I will keep my goal as 6,000 and I will be reaching $3,000, what is better? The same way, always try to keep extraordinary goals. So whenever you might not achieve that particular target, but it will be slight below, because you are putting your 10x effort. So definitely it will be more than what your standard or subpar goal was. So it will always give you extraordinary success. Then it comes to one particular thing. While you are setting up goals, you need to understand one thing: your present status, which you are having right now. Your new goals should take you to the better stage. Always your goals should take you to new and better place than you are right now. So always try to make your goals bit higher than your present level. And also when you are doing this goal planning activity, try to make sure that you cover each and every part of the life. And once you achieve that particular goal, see, once you have achieved the goal, then most of people are relaxed. But in present world, changing world, it is quite essential that you need to maintain that status, and at the same time you need to push yourself for next level. If you see people around you like Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, they have made all the success. Like they are having extraordinary success. They have money, they have influence, they have a family life, everything is there. Still they are keep trying to achieve more and more, because they want more to earn, and at the same time they would like to use that part to create a legacy. So same way, once you reach your goals, once you reach your success, now you need to push yourself to maintain it and again get more and more success. So this will become possible once you are having strong desire. See, particular people in beginning, there are multiple entrepreneurs who started well, but after reaching one certain stage, they were collapsed, and now they are not on paper also. Now they are just like histories. So one thing you need to keep is strong desire. Once you reach one success level, you need to have strong desire to next success level, then again next. It should be always coming into your mind. And once, that is the reason why I earlier told you, like, you should not have that satisfaction part that okay, I am done. When you have that satisfaction that I am done and I don't need anything more, it will be for sure your last day of life, and you are done. After whatever life you are living, it's just you are wasting your time. And after all this scenario, one more thing you need to understand, that never try to blame others. Because most of the time people are telling, like recently we were reading in newspaper that out of our country's 100% wealth, 90% wealth is with just 1% people. So we should not blame that one person, because they have done something which was required to be done, and that is the reason why they are holding this much amount. So what in other ways we start blaming, okay, they are good, but just think one thing: when they started, if their first generation or second generation, when they started, they were also not having any strong background or finances. But what they have done is they have already set up goals in proper way. They have aligned their actions and thoughts towards that goal, and then they have created the wealth, and then again they have created leaders who are doing the same thing which they were doing. And that is the reason why they are having ample amount of money, ample amount of happiness, stability, everything, and no one is there to hold you. So you need to understand one thing: wherever you are right now, in whatever scenario of your life, or in terms of finances, relationship, or anything, it is just because of your own thoughts and actions. So now coming back to the point, setting up goals. Like, to become a successful, as I mentioned multiple times during this discussion, you need to have proper goals which should be 10 times higher than what you are expecting, and then give proper thought processes and align all your actions towards that particular goal, and then you will be able to see the whole change, and whole things will be aligned, and you will definitely become successful. So if you want to earn 10 lakh rupees right now, you are thinking, then set it up as 1 crore. So then you will be able to achieve it. And for 1 crore, list down all the opportunities which you are having or you need to create, and everything you need to align with your plan, and put up more actions. If you are working right now or now for 2 hours, work it for 10 hours, work it for 20 hours. The more you put your actions aligned with your goals and align with your thoughts, there will be higher chance that you will become successful. And while you are setting up goals, the most common mistakes are, first of all, underestimating. See, at times we ourselves, as I told earlier, we ourselves are underestimating ourselves, that we might not be able to do this, or we are not having proper skills. So never ever try to do that part. Just consider that whatever it comes to you, you will be able to do it. The second thing is, we are underestimating the entire, what we can say is marketing and advertisement or effort parts. We always think like to achieve 10 lakh rupees we might require to work 2 hours. So don't do that. Always try to put more efforts, more actions than it is actually required. The third point, never ever try to compete, because in India we have seen one particular thing, like our 80% of professional life is wasted over competing with others, like our peers or our other business ventures or other entrepreneurs. Don't go with that. See one thing, each and every person is unique, so everyone is doing different. So if strategy 1 is good for company, it is not mandatory that it will work for you. So never try to compete, just try to do what is right for your business and try to dominate entire marketplace. And the fourth and final mistake you should not do is underestimating the difficulties. See, as I told you, you need to put 10 times more action, 10 times more thoughts. So when you are setting up your goals, you need to consider all possible difficulties which will come across the path. And this is one particular serious point where 95% of businesses are failed, because they are not able to identify the difficulties which they will come across during the path of success. So try to find out all possible ways where you might have certain difficulties and prepare your entire action plan which enables you to achieve your goal and at the same time become successful. If you need more details, you can ring me on +1 918 919 0299 or my India number 91 9099 799 898, or you can email me on the details mentioned below. Thank you.